You've grown so much spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. You're not who you used to be, and what's ahead of you is so much better than what you left behind. But just when you're rising higher, an energy from your past might try to pull you back in. In this reading, the energy is coming through with a warning and a blessing for you. This reading is meant for a specific someone who needs to hear it at this time. Let's get into it. You're doing better than you think, even if you don't see it yet. I see you making so much progress year after year. You've been putting in the work without needing applause. You've been growing, not just in material ways, but emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. You've came a long way from who you used to be. You've made smarter choices. You've healed things that once triggered you. Every year you are growing, and you are in a much better position than you were last year. This growth will continue. You will continue to grow, to elevate, and make life better and better for yourself. But there is someone that you secretly want them to be proud of you. This is someone that you deeply care about, maybe a parent or a loved one. They never seem to have the reaction you want from them when you tell them about your achievements and successes. Even though I can see that you are proud of yourself and of how far you've come. Maybe when something good happens, such as a promotion, a creative success, paying off a debt, or healing from a toxic cycle, you tell them and you expect them to light up or show you real emotion. But instead their reaction is flat. Maybe they change the subject, maybe they ask, "What's next?" instead of celebrating what just happened. This person doesn't seem to understand how hard you've worked to get to where you are and how much you've sacrificed. Their reactions seem to always suggest that they expect more of you. The thing is, this person's mind is wired in a different way. They have a very narrow, possibly outdated definition of what success looks like. Maybe they grew up in survival mode. Maybe they only recognize traditional wins like degrees, high-status jobs, marriage, or money in the bank. Anything outside of that, like emotional healing, creative freedom, moving away from toxic environments, they just don't understand. And so they don't react and cheer for your success. Not because you're not doing well, but because they don't recognize the kind of success you're achieving. They don't understand it. They can't see it yet. The challenges you had to endure and climb, but that doesn't mean they never will. I can see that you are doing a great job and you are being blessed more and more each year. And these blessings won't stop. Whoever this person is eventually, one day they will understand. They will see how far you've come, how much you've achieved, and they will be proud. But right now, don't focus on them, and don't let their reaction discourage you. You're being led to stop making their reaction the measure of your success. Because you're not doing this for them. At the end of the day, your success is for you. You're doing this to heal generations of patterns, to break cycles, to live a life that feels good instead of just looks good, to be emotionally safe, financially independent, and spiritually whole. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate when you say no to what no longer serves you. Celebrate when you keep going despite fear or exhaustion. Celebrate when you feel peace where you once felt pain. You are the proof that you're doing amazing, not their opinion. Some of you may have been feeling a little down lately. Maybe you've been carrying sadness about something that didn't turn out the way you hoped. It could be a situation that unfolded differently than you expected, or maybe it's a person who has let you down. Someone you wish would show up differently, but they just don't. That disappointment has weighed on you. It's left you feeling low energy, unmotivated, or simply not in the mood to go out and engage with the world. Instead, you may feel called to stay home, retreat, and just be in your own safe space. Know that it's okay to feel this way sometimes. This is not weakness. No one is happy all the time. You're being guided to step back and take time to recover. Rest is not a waste of time. Rest is how your mind, body, and spirit repair themselves. Allow yourself to pause at this time. Watch your comfort show. Take naps, listen to music that soothes your soul. Do the small things that help you recover and feel grounded. This period is like pressing a reset button for you. You're being called not to rush yourself. Don't force healing. Right now, your only task is to rest, release, and let your heart recover. When this wave passes in about 2 weeks from now, you're going to feel lighter, stronger, and more clear-minded. I see a spark of new energy returning to you. In the next couple of weeks, you're going to feel so much better. The heaviness that's been sitting on your heart will start to lift up. The universe is working behind the scenes right now to raise your energy and bring more light into your life. You're about to receive some good news that puts a smile on your face. This is something that you've been waiting on or even forgot you were hoping for. For some of you, this could be someone reaching out with an invitation that will be a chance to go out, reconnect, and enjoy yourself in ways you didn't realize you needed. When this energy comes in, say yes to it. Don't overthink it. If someone invites you, go. If you feel a pull to try something new, follow it. The universe is handing you little opportunities to step back into joy. All you need to do is to take them. You will feel drawn to a specific place soon, and it may seem random at first. It could be a museum where art and history stirs something deep within you. It could be a coffee shop or a social event, even something small, where people gather and energy flows. Whatever this place may be, understand that the urge you feel to go there is not random. It's your destiny pulling you forward. The universe is aligning people, timing, and events so that when you step into that space, everything lines up perfectly. Go when you feel the call. That exact moment is aligned for you, and walking into that space will open a door you could never have planned for yourself. Once you arrive, something important will happen. I see 2 possible paths. Either a significant encounter where you cross paths with someone important. This person may look like an ordinary stranger, but the conversation you share or the energy they bring will plant a seed that changes your path. They could give you an opportunity, offer guidance, or simply say something that sparks clarity in you. This could also be an important conversation. You may find yourself naturally pulled into a discussion, joining 2 people in a conversation that you will overhear. In this exchange, you will either receive information or advice that gives you the missing piece you've been searching for. This will be directly connected to the sadness or confusion that you've been carrying lately. Let's get more messages with the cards. Right now, your intuition is heightened. You may have had some strange, vivid dreams, or your intuition may have been leading you somewhere. Trust your inner knowing. You're meant to listen to that inner knowing that you have and follow it. This may have to do with a specific path or a person. what you know deep down is true. You may have been doing some inner work lately. Maybe you've been journaling, meditating, praying, crying in silence, or just pulling away from the noise to focus on yourself. It hasn't been easy, but this is necessary. You're learning to trust your intuition more, yourself and your inner knowing. You're no longer ignoring the red flags. You also feel things before they happen. You're more sensitive to energy, and you're not letting just anyone into your space anymore. You're being called to keep protecting your peace. Don't explain your boundaries. Don't shrink your energy to make others comfortable. You know more than you think. Trust that inner voice, even if it makes you stand alone for a little while. You have taken your power back. You have taken your energy and your birthright back. You're stepping into your power, and it shows in the small things you do. The way your confidence is increasing, and the choices you no longer apologize for. The strength you feel now is the result of hard work, of saying goodbye to old stories that kept you small. The Emperor encourages you to stand tall in your truth and not be shaken by other people's opinions, drama, or control tactics. This card says you've worked hard to rebuild your stability, emotionally, financially, maybe even physically. You're becoming more grounded. You're becoming the authority in your own life. Maybe in the past you let other people lead. You gave too much of your power away, but not now anymore. You're stepping into a version of yourself that says, if it doesn't bring me peace or support my future, I don't want it, which is highly empowering and brave. Even though things aren't perfect yet, or you're not exactly where you want to be, know that you are creating real structure that will support you for the long haul. You're also stepping into a leadership role in your life. Expect a job, a role, or a responsibility where you are in charge. You may be seen as a leader, a mentor, or someone others depend on. You will start noticing people asking you for advice or guidance soon. Don't fear this, you've earned it. This card warns you about a distraction that could show up soon. Something or someone that tries to pull you back into an old cycle. It may stir up feelings you've already worked hard to heal, tempting you to step back into an older version of yourself, a version that you've already outgrown. This could be an ex who ghosted you, suddenly wanting to talk, a friend who only reaches out when they need something, or a family member trying to guilt trip you back into old patterns. Whatever this is, know that it's not worth the energy. Trying to win will only leave you drained. Protect your energy. Walk away when something feels off, even if it means being misunderstood. It's okay. You don't need to explain yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Choose peace over the need to prove anything. What you should be more aware of is not really the distraction, but your reaction to it. Because if you engage, you may feel yourself slipping into old ways, old coping mechanisms, old emotional responses, or old cycles of pain. Pause before reacting. This distraction is a test, so you can prove to yourself how much you've grown. You will pass this test by staying grounded and not allowing the past to dictate your present. Remind yourself that you are not who you used to be. After this, expect doors to healthier connections and growth to open, because the universe will see you're ready for your blessings. This card predicts a powerful reunion. For many of you, this is a soulmate level connection, someone who holds a special place in your heart. It could be a family member, a close friend, or a love interest. Whoever this person might be to you, you haven't seen them in a long time. Distance or life circumstances has kept you apart. This reunion will feel warm, healing, and deeply comforting, as if no time has passed. The reunion won't just stir old emotions, it will also bring clarity about where you both stand now. This card confirms that you are about to feel better and more balanced emotionally, especially if you've been through a hectic period of time. Expect to regain motivation for things you once enjoyed. With the High Priestess being present in the spread with this card, the message here is clear. You're being guided to follow your heart and your intuition in a situation that's currently weighing on you. This could involve a decision you've been putting off because you don't want to make the wrong move, or a choice between two paths, where one feels safe but the other feels more aligned with your spirit. You already know the answer. Trust yourself. This card represents spring. Expect to see positive change around spring. Things may be feeling slow right now, but around this upcoming spring, a new growth is aligning for you. A door will open that will lead you to the life you've been manifesting. It will feel like everything you went through finally makes sense. The seeds you're planting now with your choices, your healing, and your self-respect are going to bloom. This new energy around spring will bring you new friendships, travel, or relocation, and financial improvement. You're being called to step back and not rush divine timing. I know it might feel slow sometimes, but what you want is already in motion behind the scenes. Just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean it's not going to happen. This waiting period is a gift. It's helping you fully close the chapter behind you so you're ready for what's ahead. If it arrived right now, you wouldn't be ready to receive it fully. That's how big the blessing that's coming your way is. Practice patience and focus on alignment, not anxiety. Take one step at a time, focus on healing, organizing your life, and building better habits. That's you showing the universe you're ready. Within the next year, your life will look very different in the best way. The key here is to not rush the timing or sabotage yourself by going backwards or focusing on pointless distractions from your past. That's all I have for you. I hope you found this reading insightful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It will mean the world to me. I love you and see you in my next reading.